a while.
Hello!
Quarantine brain. It does things. And also it's been like 100 degrees out here for like a week. So we're all just like, woo!
I got a case of the vapors.
Ah! Got a case of the overheating. All of us. But hey, we're back for Arizal. We're a little behind the curve, but we're still here. Just coming around the curve when she comes.
Really excited to see how this wraps up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, this is part 3. It's not going to wrap till the next part.
I know, but like, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, and I mean, I have not heard anything about whether or not this has been approved is not the word.
Greenlit?
Greenlit, that's the word, for a full season. But here's hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Because we love what we've seen so far.
This is absolutely, everything we've seen so far is absolutely precious. And so I have to see where this goes.
Yeah, it's cute. And we love it. But before we get this party started, as always, we have a sponsor. Fred He Bakes. The breads and the spreads by the Fred. So. Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Just breads by the spread by the Fred.
No, the breads and the spreads by the Fred.
By the Fred. Okay. Yes.
Prepositions.
Yes.
Anyway, I do this once a week for On the Point. You'd think I'd have this going.
I believe in you.
So, you're familiar with the Brown Sugar Buddies, and if you're not familiar with the Brown Sugar Buddies, y'all order some Brown Sugar Buddies. They're fucking amazing. Fred is also now doing maple Brown Sugar Buddies. So, on top of it tasting a little bit like a spice cookie, and a little bit like a molasses cookie, and a little bit like the best cookie you've ever had, there's now maple flavor on top of that, and those are amazing. These are soft cookies. These are really good dunked in your morning beverage of choice if you're someplace where you can actually have hot beverages in the morning and not feel like death. But if you're out in Los Angeles or someplace else where it's 100 fucking degrees, these are really good for ice cream sandwiches because they are soft cookies. So you don't bite into them and then all the ice cream squishes out the sides and you have to awkwardly try to catch it or eat it with a spoon or, you know, a sandwich is supposed to be self-sufficient and hard cookies in an ice cream sandwich just aren't. Which is why these cookies are amazing for ice cream sandwiches. What?
No, it's just, I know that this is like your spiel for on the point. It's just like...
Have you never heard this before?
Specifically about the ice cream sandwiches.
Yes.
It's like...
Yes! Okay, look. I love ice cream sandwiches. I hate ice cream sandwiches with hard cookies because what is the point? You have 2 slightly chilled cookies with a little bit of milk in the middle and then your ice cream is on the floor. That is stupid.
Didn't realize you had such strong convictions when it came to ice cream sandwiches.
This is why I only ever get the cookies from Diddy Reese and not the full ice cream. Diddy Reese does good cookies. They're ice cream sandwiches. The cookies are too hard. You don't get that with cookies from Fred because he does soft cookies. And so the ice cream and the cookies are apportioned the way that you put them and it doesn't squish out the sides terribly. So highly recommended for ice cream sandwiches. He is also doing what he calls Big Chip Buddies, which are cookies that are about, did he say 6 inches in diameter? They're huge. They are big.
I don't recall the measurements he gave, but just the fact that Fred is doing chocolate chip cookies.
Face cookies.
I'm so happy because chocolate chips are always going to be my favorite cookies.
They're very big. They're very soft. They are, yes, chocolate chip cookies. And I think they also have nuts in them, but you can get nutless versions because, you know, some people don't like nuts, some people are allergic, and you can customize your own. But yeah, huge soft cookies for the biggest of ice cream sandwiches. These, I think, might be a little too big to dunk in your morning beverage of choice, but that's life. So that's what we're looking at right now. We have the Brown Sugar Buddies, the Maple Brown Sugar Buddies, and the Big Chip Buddies. Everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches, made to order, and you know, you're not going to find these in store. 6-inch cookies. Come on, guys. So, if you want to obtain these wonderful cookies for yourself, and obviously you should because they are incredible, go to fredhebakes.com, it's 3 words, fredhebakes.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. Do it. Treat yourself. Life's fucking crazy, guys. You deserve it.
Cookies for you, brownies for me, jam for your jam buds.
He's doing one of those things right now. Cookies, and also cookies.
I just want to speak my piece. I 100% all of your thoughts on the ice cream sandwiches.
But
however...
Here's the but.
I need coffee in the morning to function. So even though it's 100 degrees, I'm still drinking hot coffee. I don't know what she's talking about. I need it to live. Dunk it in the... Yeah, it's good.
Oh no, I'm just dying slightly because I had everything queued up and then my iPad decided that right the fuck now is when we should update YouTube.
Sorry, I thought my comments about coffee and needing it to function.
No!
No, it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube doing its thing.
Jesus McFucking Christ.
Should we
You gotta be kidding me.
We'll come
back. We're just... Cut here. And we're back. Nothing quite like having a software update in the middle of recording. Nothing quite like it.
It would have been funny if we came back in completely different outfits. Like, it had been days.
The iPad's still down. Anyway, recorded by Arizal, Prelude, log 3. Last time we saw that life is not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, that poor man. He looked so tired.
Oh, yeah, no, I am excited. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Click. It's an adequate volume, I think.
What? Ugh. Why is it so...
Every time.
No, okay, everything's fine. Just needed to vent a little bit.
This was us.
Now we're going to figure this out. I want to be a record keeper. It's all I've ever wanted to be. So even if it sounds impossible, I should just do it anyway because nothing in this life we're doing is easy, right?
Oh, honey.
What about my friends? My books? My 50th anniversary hardcover?
I feel this.
Apparently, I have too much stuff, and I can't do this with my friends. Dante basically told me I suck to my face, so
That's
I
not
guess
true.
I'm not
He
doing
did
this.
not say that, sweetie.
What do you know, Dante?
Lots of things.
Oh, I'm sorry. Probably a lot. Oh, definitely a lot.
Or did you
More
mean?
than me, that's for sure.
Oh.
My mom traveled. Not as a record keeper, but as an ambassador.
Oh.
There was something inside her that needed to move around and wanted to explore. And I think, even though I have little to base this on, I want to believe I have that in me too.
No.
I always had this idea about being a record keeper, and that's what I want to be. Exploring the world with my friends, discovering more about it, and discovering things about myself.
Okay.
If it turns out that being a record keeper is not all what I thought it would be, then I shouldn't do it. Do I have what my mom had?
Girl needs a hug. Do you know anything about Callisto? I've been working on this all day, but I haven't found any good information on it.
Oh, duh. Yeah, there was a good section on Callisto in Bodies of Water. 12th edition. The earliest logs date back a millennia ago. The lush forest settlement began as a hunter-gatherer
You're a natural,
society,
girl.
and eventually formed a local council that they still adhere to even now.
Of course you know everything about Callisto. Thanks, you adorable bookworm. 1 point for Arizal. Are you keeping track? Yeah, they're keeping track.
Hey!
That's cute.
Hey, Leah. What's up?
Nothing.
Did you forget you were recording?
No, if I come in, your aunt is gonna make me eat, and I already had dinner, so.
Accurate.
Come out with us.
Sounds
There's a new
familiar.
teen club in District 3.
That sounds terrible.
Right? Let's go. I know for a fact you've never been to D3.
That's true, but I really don't feel like changing that for a crappy teen club.
So what? You're gonna stay inside literally all summer? How do you expect to be an RK when you refuse to go out in the world?
Because this is what I want to do. I'm going to finish this assignment, get selected as an RK, and then go out into the real world and not just Maktaba. When I'm ready. And I think there's a good chance that I'll be good at it.
Wow. Okay, I didn't come by for a moving speech about your life's desires. I just wanted to go to the club and dance with my friend. Whatever, you stink.
You don't have to go to a stupid club to dance. I'll come down for like 5 minutes, tops.
Okay! Dance battle in the street! Let's go, nerd!
I love her friend. Her friend is a queen.
5 minutes, daddy break!
Go Mia, go Mia.
Aww.
It was.
To be young again.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. If you like this stuff, you should check out I Have Notes, or go ahead and click on one of the videos on the screen to keep watching for
Some days you just really feel that, like,
and watch the show that we were talking about,
oh.
recorded by Arizal. Oh my god, you have so many choices. I'm really happy for you. Please go.
Oh, that was...
Don't need more ads, god damn it. Fuck.
Well,
YouTube.
That was great.
That
Like,
was great.
all that anxiety of like, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Like, would I even
If
be
it's
good
not
on it?
what I thought, should I still do it? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that's not an easy answer.
No, that's something that only you can make a judgment call on. You know, it's your life. You have to make those choices. But like, it's something that I feel like every person who's been at that point in their life can relate to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just that my mom traveled. Do I have that in me? And I'm sitting here going, it's the little girl from Chocolat, like 10 years later.
Aww.
Which, I'm gonna rewatch that movie. That's a good movie.
Oh, it's so good.
If you've never seen Chocolat, I love it. It's good. Don't be fooled by the fact that Johnny Depp is on the cover. He kind of has a bit part.
It's such a
He is not
lovely-
the point of that movie.
It's such a lovely film. Everybody in it is so good. Alfred Molina's in it, and he's
Molina's good in
he's
that movie.
so good in that movie. Oh, that whole anyway.
Anyway, watch Chocolat if you haven't already. If you have, watch it again. I have no idea what streaming platform it's on, if any. I have a DVD in my CD wallet, and I will be using that.
Point being, it's like that one little bit of information explains a lot about her. It's just like, you know, wanting to follow in her mom's footsteps, but not exactly.
And also just loving her life and being the sort of, like, I feel like she would be a good archivist.
Yeah.
Knowing all that shit. Like, I have no idea how this world is set up, but I'm like, are there archivists? Are there people who get all the reports from record keepers and sort them and cross-reference them? And because just from what we saw here, it feels like that would be a good thing for her.
she would kick ass at library sciences. Absolutely.
Yes! Ain't nothing wrong with being a librarian.
No,
Librarians
it's
are
awesome.
amazing. Unless you live in Night Vale, in which case run. But aside from that, everywhere else, librarians are amazing.
Everywhere in the real world, librarians are amazing.
I'm pretty sure Night Vale exists in a liminal space somewhere in the desert, California.
Sounds like home. Anyway.
You coming from a liminal space would explain a lot.
But point being, we keep talking about other shows. This is wonderful. And
Yes.
yeah, even just, we're basically just getting a tiny, tiny glimpse into her world. And as a person, she's just like at that crossroads. And that's just it's such a hard, but also fascinating and exciting time in a person's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to say, what are you going to do? Stay inside all summer? Just
like, yeah, because that's the responsible thing to do.
It's like, you gonna stay inside all summer? Yes. Yes. I am. Fuck.
I know we're not supposed to touch our face, but
It's okay, we're clean in here.
I just washed my hands, it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just put up the hooks to have the masks hanging by the door.
Anyway,
Just in case.
this is lovely. I am looking forward to how she wraps up her assignment, and I do agree. I think she would be a great archivist, but like, I really do hope that she ultimately gets accepted and gets to go out and be a record keeper.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the premise of our show.
I hope
so. Regardless, I need the whole thing now. I know that RTX at Home is coming up in a relatively soonish manner. I need to actually put that on my calendar. So with any luck, we'll get more information on this then.
Fingers crossed.
I have no more information on RTX from Home aside from the fact that it's happening, because I don't remember what the dates are, but it's soon.
Oh, girl, I don't even know what today is.
The 24th.
23rd.
Fuck!
Nice try.
Look, all I know is it's the last day of Overwatch League for the regular season, and that's what I mark my calendar by.
And you were close. You had a better idea than me. I straight up was like, I don't know. You took a stab in the dark and you came pretty close.
An attempt was made. An attempt was not successful. The long and short of being a Valiant fan. I'm allowed to make fun of my own team.
I'm sorry.
I am so allowed to make fun of my... Hey, we did well this season. But anyway.
Should we wrap this up so we can watch the next one and see how it wraps up?
Yep. Uh-huh. Wow.
Anyway.
Deep word association. Anyway.
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's T-H-E. Excuse me.
T-H-E throat clear.
T-H-E M-E-N-G-U-I-N. I am also on a YouTube channel called Silver Screams where we talk about horror things. I also do a Lost retrospective podcast called No Love Lost, which is a podcast where my co-host loves Lost and I don't. And we talk about it. And we are both members of Rooster Team Radio, so if you want to hear us talk about more Rooster Teeth related shows, head on over there on your podcast app of choice.
I love how you say you're on a YouTube channel called Silver Screams, like it's not your channel.
I mean, it does. The channel itself is called Megan Salinas. The stuff we do is just Silver Screams.
I mean, legit. This channel is called Kiaxet because I'm simple. Anyway, I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. Same as this channel because branding. I am also on a podcast. It is an Overwatch and Overwatch League podcast called On the Point, where we have a really, really good time. And for those of you who are subscribed to this channel, yeah, you get notifications for that when we do it every week, and I'm not apologizing for those episode titles. For anyone who's like, what? Why is this video called this? Because it's things that we actually say during the course of the podcast. We kind of do the My Favorite Murder titling scheme. So yeah, check that out. It's a good time. If you want to support all of this madness, please do not feel obligated. I know that during COVID, everything is insane and finances are bonkers and like, I get it. And we're fortunate enough that we are perfectly okay right now, so don't worry about us. If you still feel the need to support us, awesome. We have a Patreon that gets you the Rooster Teeth related episode stuff. Close enough. Rooster Teeth related episodes early. We have a Ko-fi if you want to throw a couple bucks our way. We do commissions, not requests, commissions. And of course, supporting our sponsor supports us. So head over to fredhebakes.com and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. Do all that. Do all those fun things. Hit all the nice little buttons to let us know you like us and to keep us out of the mercies of the YouTube algorithm, because the mercies of the YouTube algorithm do not exist. It's merciless.
Like, subscribe, ding.
All those things. And of course, remember all the important stuff. Wear a mask. I don't care if you're just walking your dog or getting the mail. If you're going outside your house, wear a mask. Stay inside if you're able. Support your essential workers. They are doing God's work. Black Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. Black LGBTQIA Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Protest if you're able. Support your protesters if you're not able to protest yourself. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. It's been months.
It's August.
It's August. It's not fucking acceptable. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Support the post office. Call your reps. Support the post office. Register to vote. And then make sure you do. The only way we're going to get through this is if we have some personal responsibility for shit that's going on in society, hence registering to vote and voting and calling your reps and wearing a mask and protesting. And if we take care of each other. That's how we're going to get through this, you guys. Stay safe. We love you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Did the cat come down here?
She did not.
She did not. Am I
I don't
just
think so.
hallucinating the cat?